Jamaica family. So Bunny Wailer's 13 children asked them to be DNA paternity tests to benefit from father's will. Stick around, Team Jamaica family. Let's dive right into the video.
My birth. I said this is the land of my birth. I said this is Jamaica, my Jamaica, the land of my
Donna Livingston, the sister of late Bunny Wailer, is appealing to the reggae legend's 13 children to get themselves DNA tested to establish paternity and access the benefits set out in their father's will. Livingston also claimed that the late singer's children have been harassing the family of the eldest co-executive of Wailer's estate, Carlton Livingston. The kids have launched a full-fledged attack on Carl's wife, and we, the elder members of the Livingston family, cannot allow this to continue. That is why we are making an appeal to all of Jabi's kids to do a DNA test so that they can establish paternity and gain the benefit of their father's estate. There is no need to harass Carl or his wife, Donna Livingston said. When the will was entered into court, Abijah, aka Bunny Wailer's son, and co-executor's lawyers request the will, saying they has an issue. They held the original will for a few months, but the will went back to the court because they have no justification to hold on to it this long. Since the will has returned to the court, Abijah now wants the family to come together and discuss things, but it is before the court. There will be no more discussions. Respect your father's will and wishes. Just do your DNA. Mrs. Livingston, Jabi's youngest sister, said. So, as you know, in Jamaica family, I got my information from Dancehall magazine, and they have obtained a copy of the will which listed the 13 children by name as beneficiaries and which made a further provision for other child to come forward to establish paternal descent by DNA evidence. So the father himself maybe was questioning some of his children from longer time, and when he was writing his will, he decided that all his children should do a DNA test, and from there they can get their wealth. But if they don't do the test, then nothing for them. So all I would say is that you guys go ahead and do a test. You understand? But anyway, let's dive right back into the story. But according to Livingston, as established under the will, any children under 18, the estate will provide for them until they become 18. But Bunny wanted the DNA to be done. Even if they are listed in the will, it is ordered that you take a DNA. Go take the DNA and establish paternity, and then you can access the benefit as set out in the will. Livingston directed all the children who wish to take the DNA test to go to the DNA lab in New Kingston with a passport size photo. The cost of the test is $43,000. Or you can send the kit to a doctor or a lab willing to take the sample. You are responsible for paying the lab fee, the doctor, and the FedEx to get the sample to the lab, she said. Effort to make contact with the estate lawyer, Delano Franklin, proved fertile. Meanwhile, Mrs. Livingston says she is upset that there has been an attempt to challenge the late singer's wishes. Bunny set his will in motion, and the two were to come together to honor that. Carlton Livingston and his son, Abijah. But they failed to do that. So the law has to take its course, she said. She complained bitterly about the family, stubbornly since her brother's death, which threatened to tear the family apart. Because of the conflict, the issue that Abijah has brought to Jabubi estate and the shame and disrespect to his eldest uncle who raised him, and his uncle Donald Livingston and his auntie. My two brothers did not attend the funeral because of the death threats. I had to have a licensed soldier to escort me to my brother's funeral, she said. The Black Heart Man singer passed away on Tuesday, March 2nd at the age of 73. Wailer's whose real name was Neville Livingston had an illustrator's career that spanned several decades. He was the last surviving member of the original Wailers that include Bob Marley and Peter Tosh. In June, he was buried at his Dreamland Farm, a 142 acres estate located southerly on the border of St. Thomas and Portland. All right, in Jamaica family, there you have it. And listen, this was plain blunt. Whether the children want to like it or not, the father himself have written this will. This will seems like he have written it long time, and he have been father figure to you guys right through respectfully, but in his heart he was questioning things. He have second thoughts about some of his children, so what you guys need to do, just go take a test. It's not on you understand. Don't blame yourself if you do the test and a daddy. Be happy if you do the test and a daddy. You can't blame yourself. Children, don't blame yourself. You understand. It would be on the mother's side or whatever the case may be. All right, so no, just go and go do the test and go and go get what you're supposed to get. All right. It's very plain and simple. Said the father did not question certain things. It's very plain that your father was looking at some of you guys and I say, say, you are not for me. You are not for me. Me not think you are for me. It's a bitter truth. All right. So bless up. Jamaica family, as always, thank you for the love, thank you for the support. Use the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Are you thinking the same thing that I'm thinking? Because from the first time I read the title, I'm like, oh no, this father was questioning his children, and he wants to leave them something, but he wants to make sure that all was his. And I also feel it for the children because they would be innocent in all this situation. I think he should have done the test before he passed away, give himself peace of mind and give the family peace of mind. I think maybe now he's trying to hurt maybe the mothers of the children, but the children may end up getting hurt through all of this if they go and they did the test and find out that he's not their father. Oh my, it's a bitter truth, but I hope all goes successful for all these 13 children. Peace, love, and light. Things Jamaica family, have yourself a wonderful and productive day.
And I said smile, girl, smile for me, Jamaica.